Hello everybody, Nine Anna does. How you doing today? Doing good? I'm doing just tickety-boo. This is like the fourth time I couldn't figure out why I couldn't get this updated, but I finally seen a little message. It was under my thumb. But I didn't have enough room, so I have to come back out and do it again. Because that's how much I care. Hang on, got to give you your Viv fix. Hang on a second. There she is. Oh, she got a big leaf on her face, look. Oh, that'll fall off, I guess. Oh, there it's gone. She can go run around a bit. Let me turn around. Hi, it's me again. So, yesterday, went off without a hitch. I didn't think it would be that easy. I thought Soon was going to have some little tricks up his sleeve, but apparently everything's uncontested, and that bill is sitting on the president's desk right now waiting to be signed. But you know there's going to be, yeah, but. So let's start from how good that was. One of the survivors, one of Epstein's warriors, I was so proud of her. She actually said on the steps of the Capitol that she even voted for Trump, and she voted for him specifically because he said he would release those files. And she said, I would like to sit in a room and ask him what the hell happened to him. What happened to him to go back on every promise he made? Because he had his fingers crossed behind his back, that's how. He wasn't promising anybody anything. He was just saying words. You gotta know if his lips are moving, he ain't telling the truth. So when he was coming back from Mar-a-Lago, there was a bunch of reporters on the plane, like, oh, they had a little scrum there, right? So they were all on the plane asking him questions, and this one reporter, her voice was a little louder than the rest, and that's how you have to be heard on those things, because there's like 15 of them all standing around screaming questions at him. So she got hers out, and I guess he recognized her from one of the, I don't know, mainstream media sources or whatever. And he said, quiet, Piggy. That's what he said to her. Quiet, Piggy. Pot calling the kettle black there. But I went through my Substack later on, and I seen one of the comments on there. But he says, quiet, Piggy. Sounds like it should be on his headstone. I thought that was pretty funny. I laughed so hard I almost poured my tea on Vivi's head. But anyway, there was that. Then there was the big dog and pony show at the White House when Captain Bonespurs and Prince Bonesaw got together at the White House for that big bullshit stuff they were doing in the Oval Office there. I swear to God, he's added more gold to that fireplace. Any more and that whole wall's going to cave in. But mind you, I think it's just little plaster appliques that maybe one of the children made for him, you know. Like Caroline. Yeah, maybe she made that for him. Oh, little spray paint. It's funny there's no glitter. All that glitter is supposed to be gold, isn't it? But anyway, them two in there lying their asses off. And he just berated the supreme shit out of one of the ABC journalists. It was disgusting, to put it mildly. He called her everything but a lady. And then he put out another order for the cameras. Now, it was an order to Pam Bondi and his FCC chairman, you go and rip that license away from ABC. But he's so stupid, he can't do that. Yeah, the FCC can't do anything to them. Not for that. It's got something to do with there's no licensing agreement or some stupid thing. I don't know. But anyway, that's just a moot point. But that's him showing off in front of Prince Bonesaw. That's all. He's just spouting off for the cameras. He don't give a shit if he can do stuff or not. He's just mouthing off for the cameras. So that's what's going on there. And I just want to I just want to ask. Don Jr. Do you remember at one of the rallies you did for your dad there? I don't know if it was CPAC or it was at Turning Point. And you said, everybody, if there's a list, I'm on it. The FBI's after me and everything else, but at least we're not on the Epstein list. How's that wearing? Is that going all right for you? Apparently your dad was saying that the only people that were friends with Epstein were Democrats. Honey, when you were friends with Epstein, you were a Democrat. You were. Remember, that's why you invited the President of the United States at the time. Oh no, he wasn't president. Bush was president then. But you still invited Clinton, both Clintons, the him and the her, Bubba and Hillary. You invited them to your wedding. You were, I think you were a Democrat then. You hadn't become a Republican until probably around, I don't know, 2010. You and Melania got married in 2005. So I'm pretty sure you were a Democrat then. So maybe that's why you're on the list, because you're a Democrat, you think? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So there's that. And there's just one pressing question that's coming up lately, and it was in one of the emails between Mark Epstein and his brother Jeffrey. And he said, do you think he, meaning Trump, knows that Putin has pictures of him, Bubba? I just started roaring. It's like, all I could think of was, he didn't get them lips from Second Papa. So I couldn't stop. Oh, I'm sorry. And then came out, everybody was trying to figure out who Bubba was, and everybody's going, oh, that's Clinton, they call him Bubba. And as soon as all that started hitting the airwaves there, Mark Epstein goes, oh, and by the way, the Bubba in that email wasn't Bill Clinton. So now everybody's filtering through their brain. You know, when you get something wrong, you know, oh my God, was it this? When did I do that? Was it this? Was it? Yeah, that's what they're going through their minds now. And now they got it down to, oh, they think it might be some millionaire oil man down in Texas, his kid, and his kid's proudly named Bubba. Some multi-millionaire. So there's that Bubba. And then there was a couple others and stuff. And then the best one I heard, I'm sorry. The best one I heard was, Bubba, that was the name of Ghislaine Maxwell's horse. And the lady that said it, her name's Erica Robertson. I watch her all the time. And that's what she said. She goes, Bubba was the name of Ghislaine's horse, in case anybody's interested. She said, but I don't think his mouth was big enough. I think it's plenty big enough. Just saying, it's always spouting off, getting exercise. It's all, he's got buff lips there, don't you think? Buff lips. So there's that. We'll see where that goes. But yeah, it's like, so Piggy, who's Bubba? Who's Bubba, Piggy? Tell us. It's just so much stupidity. But what really killed me was how Trump says, how dare, when they asked him about the murder and dismemberment of Khashoggi, it just blew my mind when Trump went off. He goes, I'll answer that. How dare you disrespect my guest? Well, you're in cahoots. Trump's going to own more of friggin' Saudi Arabia than the Saudis do. He's got all these big projects going in. He's got like I think it's like a $60 billion resort going in. He's got 2 big towers. He's got a couple, 2 are going in Riyadh. So yeah, he's got all this stuff going on. So I don't know what the hell's going on with him. I really don't. It's just stupid. So we'll have to wait and see, I suppose. We'll just have to wait and see. It's insane. But when he showed up at the White House, did you see that spectacle? I couldn't believe it. There they are out there. And they got full honors. They had the cavalry out there. They had the band out there. It was like, how disgusting. This guy, and Trump said he's very respected around the world. Respected for what? After Jared Kushner had a little talk with him back during the Abraham Accords and all the pillow talk at the wee hours of the morning, here's Kushner talking to him and saying that all his people, in my humble opinion, I can't remember the exact things right now, but it was Kushner that was talking to him, and I believe Kushner was giving him trade secrets from the White House. So he's doing all that stuff. And it was like a couple days later when Ben Salman there went ahead and got all his family together, and he exiled a bunch. I think there's like 43 of them. I think he unalived 12 or 13 of them, I think. Yeah, that's a well-respected man. And he's saying that Trump says, oh, Khashoggi, there he goes. A lot of people didn't like him, so he deserved to die. Seriously, he deserved to die for that because people didn't like him. You know how many people don't like you, Donald? Around the world? You're still here. Just an expression, not wishing nothing on anybody. But yeah, a lot of people didn't like him, he said. Oh, he was a journalist and he was like a dissident and he was saying bad things and all the rest. Really? Well, a few days ago, he just unalived another journalist, executed him because he didn't like what he said about him. Yeah, young fella. Looked like he was like maybe late 20s, early 30s. Yeah, he's no longer on the planet to tell the tale, that's for sure. But yeah, this guy goes around killing members of his own family and getting rid of the other ones. So what do you think he does to strangers? Seriously, what do you think he's doing to strangers? Go figure. Anyway, this has been going on a bit. I'm sorry this is so scattered, but my thoughts are all just discombobulated today. They really are. But yeah, Piggy, Bubba. This is news of the day, apparently. But he has that bill on his desk ready to be signed. Whether he signs it with that big ugly ass Sharpie or not is a different story. And I got a feeling that all those people back in March, all those FBI agents that were hauled off of other child trafficking cases and drug cases and gang and terrorist cases, they hauled 1,000 agents off of those cases to come and sit down and get rid of anything to do with Trump, in my humble opinion, for entertainment purposes only. And I bet you that shit's in a burn bag and there's nothing for him to sign on to. That's why he said, go ahead. Go ahead, vote on it. That's why, because I got a feeling that the infamous Scammy Joe Blondie there, and Cash App himself, I think they got together and there's a burn bag with that information stamped on it. That's what I humbly believe, because I don't think a lot of that's coming out. So, Epstein files, if you're listening, keep those cards and letters coming. Keep those cards and letters coming. And this was a gift. And that to me is one of the survivors saying hello to Minnie Mike. I've got no Johnson. Just saying. Anyway, 9 loves you. Be good, be safe. Please take care of you first. Thank you, everybody, for all you new subs. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My hangers on. Mwah. Take care of you. All my newbies. Got a couple new Welsh people there. And my father and grandfather were Welsh. So, how do you do? So anyway, there's that. We're getting a lot of subscribers from all over the world. So we're branching out. And if anybody watches The Angry Ginger, thank them very much, because he gave me a wonderful shout out. So to you, Ginger, 9 loves you too. Take care of you first so you can look after somebody else. You find somebody without a smile, give them one of yours, because it might be the only one they get that day. Take care of you. I love you so much. I really do. Take care.